Hello everyone, welcome to another episode in my animal IK system, four-legged animal IK system. So now we have already fixed the IKs, the adaptive animations for when the character climb up an angled surface like this. You can see the four legs are touching the ground and adapt their body to match with the angle of the floor. But when we walk along the angled surface like this, you can see the legs, they are not adapting to the angle. So I'm going to fix it like this. For the first I'm going to fix the front legs, and then I'm going to fix the left legs, then the back legs, not left. So after fixing the front legs, it is going to be like this. Now as you can see here, the character angles the front legs to match with the ground. This left hand is moved up to match with the ground, and right hand is also on the ground. So that's the part I'm gonna do today. Let me go over there and demonstrate so you can see it clearly. So yeah, you can see the left hand is above the level of the right hand. So that's the part I'm going to cover today, and the change is also visible when the character is moving as well. It's not just when the character is staying still, it happens when the character is moving also, like that. And when we go to a level surface, it works like usual. So that's the part I'm gonna cover today, and in another part I wish to fix the back legs as well, but because as you can see here, back legs are this one is submerged on the ground, I haven't fixed that yet. Okay, as always, this episode is sponsored by these generous patrons. Thank you very much for the support you guys are giving me. Hello everyone. So in this animal IK system, as you can see in here, as long as we are working on this angled surface in this direction, it's alright. Legs look pretty much okay. But once I start working like this, you can see these legs on the left side hanging on the ground, above the ground. So I want to fix this problem. So yeah, let's see what we can do about this. Okay, so first, for this calculation I need to know, we have this left thigh hit and left clavicle hit. Left thigh is this is left clavicle rotation location. Where's the right clavicle? It's here. Now let's show all the bones. Now it's clear. Upper arm, okay. So yeah, actually we need a left upper arm and right upper arm, and do a trace below so that we can understand the angle between those 2 points. Right, so let's This part is about the angle along the characters forward. So let's call it forward angle. This is root correction. Now in between we need another one, another trace flow. Two trace flows actually. So first one is to get the hit below this left upper arm. So let's copy that. And the next one is a stack or right upper arm. So let's promote this to a variable. Let's call it LU hit. And RU hit. Right. Let's rename this to flow angle forward. And let's do another fine look at rotation. Shall we collapse this part? It's easier. Let's call it forward right angle. From left upper arm to right upper arm. Now to understand what's going on here, let's do a print of the value we get here. $35, $40, one is changing. Let's also enable trace. Oh, let's promote this to a variable, parameter, so that we can only show what we need to show. Okay, it's 27, Y is 90, R is 0. What if I turn this way? P35. Let's work on a flat angle. So Y is Yeah, we don't really need Y, only P. Pitch is what we need. See, so pitch starts to change. Alright, so here pitch is the value we want to have, want to consider. Right, now let's promote this to a variable. Let's call it right angle flow right, sorry, flow angle right. But just like we did before, to correct this difference in the flow, we can't really rotate these bones like this. That wouldn't look realistic. So instead of, what should happen is we should move up the left leg, left hand, and the right, and move up the left hand if the angle is like this to match with the flow. So we have to do that using IKs. So right, how to do that? This is for, well, we might need to change this root modification later, but this part is for forward angle correction. And we need another one. Alright, this is also only, we have a translation as well. We need an IK. Shall we try this one? Now let's try usual two-bone IK. So IK bone. So right finger, this is effector, I only need to change it on up and down. Where's the target? This is target, so it should be like here. So when I move up, it bends like this. I think that's correct. Okay, and let's keep the target location like this, and I'll set this to 0. This should be, oh, oh wait a minute, is this the way this leg's supposed to bend? Let's see. Oh, no, that's wrong. This leg bends in the other way. Oh, I'm sorry. And also maybe, right. I think because if we use IK, then we need to give some definite location to move the target as the target. That would be a problem when we actually walk in. If the character is staying still, that should be alright, but when walking, that would be a problem. So I don't think IK would do. So how to keep the one of the legs above from the current location while walking? Maybe we should be able to do something like this. What's this? It's forearm. To move this part up, we need to rotate this. We need to add some rotation in this way to the forearm. Let's say 20, 30 degrees. Okay, and for the hand, now to compensate, now if I keep it like this, that doesn't look natural, right? So to make it look natural, I'll add another 30 other way to the next one. Now you can see this leg stay above the ground. See, it doesn't move below, it stays above this level of the foot. Right, let's see if we can use this behavior. Actually, we can rotate it from here as well. Actually, this way it would be even better. Let's bend this one 20 degrees this way, and the forearm 40 degrees this way. Oh wait, let me undo. We need a reference point. So this was the level we had before, right? And then let's move upper arm 20 degrees this way, and the forearm, well, let's say 50 degrees this way, and the hand 30 degrees, 40 degrees, like this. Right, now you can see it stays above ground. It looks better, I think. Yeah, let's try that approach. Okay, well, we're gonna have to do quite a lot of we have to do a lot of more modifications. I hope that, let's see, let's do for one leg first. Transform modify bone. This is for the let's try left upper arm first and get the flow angle right. What matters is pitch. And we should change what's the what do we change here? Yo, yeah, it's the blue one, that means yo. Okay, I hope that is same for everyone. Yes, all the ones. All right. Connect pitch to yo, and this should be rotation add to existing in the which bonus space? Parent bonus space. This is for left upper arm. Right, let's see how it looks. Oh wait, forgot to connect this output. Yeah, I think I'm rotating the wrong axis. So this should be connected to, let's try pitch then. No. Roll. Wait, oh. Right, that's okay. Let's multiply this by -1 because I think it should bend on the other way. Yeah, that's correct. And another one. for this bone and another one for this bone. So this should be forearm and this should be hand. Yeah, connect to I think roll. So if this bends in some way, then the next bone should bend in the opposite way. That's what we saw here. So if this one bends this way, this should bend this way, and then this one again should bend the opposite way. So forearm blue axis here. So it should be yo, but why this? We can easily find out which bone to modify here, which to rotate. So if I make it 30, it bends like this. So that's the angle we should rotate. So let's connect yo here. And for the other one, it should bend the opposite way. If I add 30 here, that's wrong, but minus 30, that's right. But actually I just printed the pitch value, and as I can see here, I should bend the left leg only if the pitch value is negative, because it is left leg is in the upper side compared to the right leg. If it is, if the pitch value is positive, then I should not change the I should not modify the left leg. So that means if this one is larger than 0, we can, if it is true, this should be 0, otherwise 1. Same goes for all the legs on the left side, all the bone modifications on the left side. Now as you can see, that applies only the left leg deforms only if the angle is like this, otherwise it stays normal. Okay, now we can continue working on this. So as I can see here, the first bone transformation is alright. Let's see, the value was minus 18. So I think this should be go like this. Yeah, I think left leg is alright. Let's make these sections larger so that we can test easily. Let's multiply this by minus 3, and the last one, let's multiply it by 2, because finally the leg should be straight if we are staying idle. Well, let's go one by one. So if the pitch is negative, then only we would bend the left side, and also the bending has to be positive. So therefore I'm going to use multiply this by minus 1. Actually we can just, let's get the absolute value, that's more clean. And the next one we should bend in the other way, and it should be 3 times the angle of the first one. So it should be, let's see, oh no, wrong. So this should be plus 3. Let's see now. Okay, now finally the leg from here should bend downwards. So to see that, that means it should bend back. Which one to rotate? Left hand, red one, that means roll. Let's try 20. No. Let's try minus 20 here. Right, that bends backward. So we need to multiply this value Let's try -1 and connect here. The amount of the bending in the forward leg is not enough. Okay, so how about -3? Right, that actually works better. Okay, now that leg is actually above the right leg, and also it looks natural. Alright, and now let's do the same for the other leg, but before that let's try it here as well. Right, yeah, it's actually we do see the angle now. We need to move down the whole body to touch the ground, but let's do that part later. First I need to get the angles right. See, okay, that's better. So let's do this the same thing for the right leg, right hand. This is left hand. Can we duplicate the whole thing? Oh yeah, we can. And this should be changed to the stag R upper arm, and this is stag R forearm, and this stag R hand. So this should be interchanged. Right, let's see. Okay, need to fix this. Alright, let's see. Now let's pay attention to this leg, the right leg, the right hand. I'll break this here, and let's apply 20 just to see how it changes. Oh, this also. Oh, that's not the way it's supposed to bend. So it should be -20. Right, that's the way. So get this one, multiply by -1 and plug here. The next one, where it should bend. Let's try 20. That's correct. So I'll connect it like this. And the final one. Let's try 20. Wrong. Yeah, it should be definitely minus. Right. Connect this way. Compile and connect. Right, it looks all right. Okay, let's see here as well. Okay, now to actually touch the ground, we should add root correction. We set it here like this, and another component should come from the forward angle as well. So how can we simplify this part? Let's collapse. Let's try a simpler approach to this, like this: get LC hit, get LT and LC hit, right? Then absolute value divided by 2. It should be -2. Actually this I don't really have to do all this, so I made it unnecessarily complicated last time. Okay, so that's for LT and LC. So that's what comes from the forward angle. Similarly, LU hit plus RU hit do the same thing actually. Now we can keep the both legs on the ground. Yeah, see, that's better. Let's see over there. Now I think front legs are pretty much alright. Quiet, not quiet. Good. Let's see here. Still floats a little bit. Yeah, actually not dividing it by 2 works here, so only multiply it. No, this one minus this value. This works. See, yeah, that works better. Even for extreme case like this. Okay, now we need to do the same for the back legs. All right. Right. Okay, so for the back legs, let's rename this to front legs. No, right angle front. And so for the back legs, let's add a readout node here and collapse back legs right angle back legs. And yeah, I think it's better to leave the right angle fix for another episode because it has already taken 45 minutes. So the project files will be available through the Patreon page, and if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon club. The link could be in the description below. And thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.